First train of the day. So far, going smoothly with no cell connection. Just me and my excitement for adventure. All right, we're looking for number 2. Number 2, here it comes. It's so quiet here this morning. This is not bad. There's a 3. All right. One more. And we're at 2. Boom. 2. I think because it's an early train, like it's a 7 a.m. train, so it's not as busy. So it makes it so much easier for me to navigate. Suddenly traveling by train is getting surprisingly easy. Now that I'm mastering the train numbers and then the platform number and then the part of the train I'm in and my seat number, it doesn't matter that everything else is in Chinese. I am figuring this out. I'm about to get on my next train. Life is good. I'm so happy that it's becoming so much easier. Well, hello, my beautiful friends from the Dazu area of the Chongqing province here in China. You have to see where I woke up this morning. This is amazing. It is really in the country, just so peaceful, so quiet, except for there's a lot of roosters. The roosters are crowing. But this is such a beautiful spot. A little rainy this morning, but check it out. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? It's just so peaceful here this morning. We are starting off this amazing day going to see the Yongxi ancient town, which dates back to approximately the 14th century, right back to the Ming and Qing dynasties. So this is going to be cool. Apparently this town is super well preserved. You feel like you're transported back in time. And then we get to see this UNESCO World Heritage site of some of the most intricate and well preserved rock carvings in the entire world, where 3 different religions come together. Today is going to be epic. I'm so excited for us to go and explore and learn all about this fascinating area. We just arrived at the ancient preserved town and we're about to walk up the 637 meter long main street. It's really cool because people actually still live here, and as I'm walking through the streets, people have their doors open, their TVs on, and so they really just live super open lives, not like in Canada where our doors are always closed and you're never going to be able to see in someone's house unless their curtains are open, which a lot of times curtains are closed, or they have fences, you can't see over the fence, but here it's just all open together. Everyone just lives amongst each other. Wow, look at how beautiful this is. And the wooden doors, just like the wooden houses, they are really well preserved. This is so cool. Check this out, you guys. How beautiful is this? And you can hear some beautiful music playing. Wow. This is amazing. And as you can see, everyone's just socializing, enjoying life. I love how the culture is very social in China. This particular portion of the street that we're on right now, it's like wine street. So they make a traditional Chinese wine here, not made out of grapes. It's actually made out of a grain. It's made out of sour gum. Tons of shops here with the locally brewed Chinese wine. You can even smell it in the air, the aroma of it, as you're walking past some of these shops. It's a little early in the morning, so I don't think I'll be trying any wine. But yeah, I would love to try it. I really love grape wine. I'm sure I would also love some grain wine just for the experience of trying it here in China. No way! Hey guys, this is a very typical Chinese game called Mahjong. And even though it's early in the morning, everyone's out playing it this morning. Even you can see he has his work hat on, so he's going to be going to work after a little bit of Mahjong playing. If you want to play Mahjong, you can actually come here. You pay 5 or 10 yuan, and you can play for the whole day, and they'll serve tea to you all day as well. I think 5 yuan would probably get you half the day, 10 yuan get you the whole day. That's my understanding of it. But yeah, you want to come play? Just pay a little bit of yuan. You got some tea all day. You got a place to hang out. You got friends. I think people probably come and go all day long. I would definitely be down to play that game if I had a little more time today. it, but as we're walking up the street, you turn a corner into a building and there is a show, a beautiful performance. It's a face-changing performance going on. It is so cool, guys. You have to check it out. We got a little disinfectant wipe here and a pot of tea. Local green tea. Wow, I love tea. And there's some biscuits, some oranges. Yeah, box of tissues if you need to blow your nose because it's cold outside and your nose might be running, but I cannot wait to drink some of this local green tea. That is so freaking nice. Super smooth, nice and warm. Wow, this might be one of my favorite green teas I've had in China yet. This is so nice. Obviously, tea and biscuits, guys. So I got this corn type biscuit. Gonna give it a go. Oh, it's super crunchy. Very crunchy, pretty oily. Almost tastes like the flavor of popcorn. Really nice. That was a lot of fun, actually. Very cool little performance. It was short and sweet because got lots to cover today, but I do love a little mini pit stop for a quick performance and some sips of tea. So we are in Chongqing province, but it used to be the Sichuan province, part of it. The culture very much is still Sichuan culture. And that face-changing dance is a Sichuan culture dance. I am having a really hard time pronouncing these words sometimes, but I'm trying my best. Guys, this is handmade tofu, otherwise known as bean curd. I've never in my life seen it like freshly handmade because in Canada you only get it in packages. So very, very cool. And they're just busy working away in there. Amazing. Look at this, is the cutest little hair salon I've ever seen. And wow, this is super authentic. Look at these hair colors though. Those are some funky colors. Get my hair dyed orange. If you want a haircut here, it's only 10 yuan. That is probably the cheapest haircut I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't even cut my hair, but if I did, I would get a haircut for sure. All right, I am not getting a haircut, but Mikkel stepped up to the plate and Mikkel's getting a haircut. This haircut's only gonna cost 5 yuan. Check it out, right in someone's house.
Let her play, it doesn't matter if my $1.
Mick, can you turn your head and show us your haircut?
Absolutely.
Wow, check that out, you guys. Looking chic, brand new man.
Do you think we get any girls tonight with this hair?
Yeah, you're gonna get them all.
Oh, perfect.
So, Lizzie.
Yes.
Say hi.
Hi everyone. Oh, hi everyone. I'm Lizzie.
And Mikkel, even though we just seen your hair, say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Now we finally introduce his name.
Yeah, exactly. Now the real proper introduction.
Hair and then.
Yes, and their channels are going to be linked below.
So these are
The exciting part about this, guys, is I'm actually on the trip with these two amazing YouTubers that you were just chatting to. So yeah, it's not just like I randomly walked into them in the street. We are here today together in this moment.
We were not meant to meet.
Oh yeah, shit! How did this even happen? Yeah, no, everything's meant to be. There's no coincidences in life.
Okay.
And let me also just add, this is the first trip I've ever been on where I met two people and it feels like I've been knowing them like
It's so
for
true.
years because we're talking about all the deep stuff.
From like the minute we met in the
Yes,
airport, it's like we've known each other for years. I love it. And just like that, guys, the historical tour is over from that little street. It was short and sweet, as they say, 637 meters of pure amazing history and awesomeness and culture. Yeah, I absolutely loved that little exploration. But look at how beautiful it is here. It's like, I am so pumped. It's been a day. We've been so busy checking things out. I just came to watch like a dome theater and also a regular theater, so got to watch some movies about these stone carvings that we're about to go see, guys, and my mind is already blown. Just learning about the history of them and seeing in the videos the intricate details of these stone carvings. I see why it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and some of the best stone carvings in the world. Now to see it in person and feel the energy and to learn even more about it is gonna be amazing. I got a coffee, need a little caffeine injection because we still got lots going on today. More adventuring, more learning. China is so freaking amazing.
That's like
We've officially arrived at the rock carvings. Now these rock carvings bring together 3 different religions. There's Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism, all represented here. Dates back 1,000 years, and as I said, it's a World UNESCO Heritage Site, and these are some of the most intricately carved cave carvings, wall carvings in the world. And guys, I'm getting my first peek at one of them, and it is insane. Yeah, this is so beautiful, and when they say intricate, they definitely mean intricate. So let's go have a look. This is just next level. It's almost like this one's looking into my soul. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's truly amazing. All of these carvings have been done in a way to represent everyday life, mortality, karma, Confucianism, and family values, because you'll see a lot of the carvings have women with babies, because family has been very important to them throughout, time. So that is very much depicted in these carvings. It's just so incredible. It's hard to put even into words. The energy here is next level. Like you can just feel it pulsating. There is so much energy here. There's so much history. It's just like to stand here and think like all the things that have happened right where I'm standing, and the people who have stood here, and the work that went into this. Because when they built this, yeah, there was no walkways, there was no stairs. It was just cliff sides, and they were hanging from the cliffside doing these intricate carvings. How they did it by hammering it into a wall, I don't even know. These are some talented people, let me tell you. So guys, this is the most magnificent one of all the carvings. This was hammered into gold with hand and hammer. If you look closely, there is an eye in the middle of the hand, because this carving is called 1,000 Hands and 1,000 Eyes. So all the hands have eyes in them. How did people carve this with hand and hammer? I still will never be able to understand that. This is one of the most famous carvings, this wheel, because it represents a little bit of everything from reunions to family to illness to death. It just has so much story going on there about life from beginning to end. So it's one of the most famous carvings. I mean, they're all famous, but this one for that particular reason. Wow. The only thing I can think of to say right now is wow. Just when I thought China just can't get more amazing, China goes and does it, gets more amazing. And this is so well preserved. Imagine the person who stumbled across it after it had been lost for so long, and then one day someone's walking through the forest and they come across this, their jaw would have dropped, and then history unfolded. And it only really became known to the world outside of China, like China discovered it long ago, but it became known to the outside world in about 1940s, 1950s. And now, yes, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site that you can come and visit and take in this awesome energy.